We continue the shiurim in the Garden of Emuna. We're on page 58, and the title, The Power of Emuna. We're finally getting to the most important subject and the reason why we're all here. So the good news is that now we're going to have the fun part, because really once we're living in Emuna, we're going to get to that garden soon. The garden is us recognizing the powerful asset that we have and realizing that we have strengths that we could never have without Emuna. For example, we go through a lot of difficulties in life, whether they be financial, whether they be relationship-wise. It makes no difference what the problems we all have, but they're easier when you realize that it's all coming from Hashem, it's from His loving hand, and it just helps you cope in life. It just helps you cope, because otherwise there are so many situations, and I'm sure it's happened to all of us, where we just feel totally helpless and hopeless. But really, all we have to do is employ the Emuna. When we employ the Emuna, then now is not only is it able to overcome those difficult situations, we're more now able to even enjoy them a little bit, maybe even take them to a level where we never could have understood before, where we never could have understood the Mabarif, because we don't know what Hashem could do. Sometimes we block ourselves into our own destiny, sort of. Just realize that Hashem could do anything, Hashem could save us at any time, and then once we start employing that and understanding, okay, just relax and breathe. And even when things aren't so good, not every time does it mean that Emuna, that everything is going to happen to our liking. Emuna means that everything Hashem does is good. But more than likely, Hashem, a lot of the troubles that we have on a daily basis are because we're just not doing what we're supposed to be doing. And Hashem is nudging us to get onto the right track. Those situations we have to think, okay, why is Hashem making my stuff get stuck in customs? What is He trying to teach me? Maybe I should give tzedakah if I have to pay the warehouse people. Maybe, these are the things, the difficulties we have. We have to realize everything's from Hashem. We have to figure out what to do with them. And then even the very, very, very difficult things, we just have to have Emuna and understand that everything is from God. And everything has a purpose and everything has a reason, like the way we described before. But then once we're doing this, you don't understand. It's also the most awesome feeling you could ever have. You're happy. There's nothing else that helps you through the situation. But understand that it's all from God. And it's Hakol Tov. And He loves me. And He's my Father. And I just don't understand. I don't get it. Mabarif, and the Mabarif works in the opposite, where you don't know what He could do for you next. And you don't know how He can get you out of that situation. And that's like what there was brought down in Yeshaya, where he told Melech Chizkiah, he said, there's been a heavenly decree to kill you. So the Chizkiah said, no. I have a tradition from my rabbis that even if there's a sword placed on your neck, you don't give up. Meaning Hashem could help us at any time. And I've seen it. I've seen it in one day where I had no clue how I was going to get out of something. And we probably all seen it. How we had no clue how things were going to work out, and it happened acheret than we ever could have imagined. We have to realize that Hashem, and that's what Emuna does for us. And it gives you the power to do that. It gives you the power to be above nature. And that's the fun part of Emuna. That's the garden of Emuna. And that's what we're learning here. And this is going to be from here on in. We're going to start to get into a very, very heavy workbook, working on the ways that we get to Emuna. The rabbi is going to give us descriptions and advice on how to actually work on it. So welcome to the Garden of Emuna, because it's going to be a lot of fun, B'ezrat Hashem, and you're going to see your whole life change, and you're going to be really, really into it. And I wish you a lot of hatzlacha.